Hey, what's up guys, welcome to this player review with me, boy FIFA 1 HD, where we will be taking a look at the 84 rated informed Balotelli card. Now before we do, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to hit the hell out of that like button, hit the subscribe button too as well if you are new to channels. That will really help me out, and if I can help you guys out in any way possible, maybe you have questions about Balotelli or just FIFA 18 in general, then ask away in the comments as I'll be happy to answer every single one of you. So, we've seen the team that I used him in, and now we'll take a look at those attribute details. And as you can see, there's some good areas. Nothing like too stand out, maybe other than the shooting. But overall, it's a very, very good card. His pace is a bit of an issue for some, but realistically, this card will never be quick. And that's not the way you should play him. I'll cover this more later when we talk about how I felt with this card. But yes, his acceleration there at 78 isn't very quick. But once he gets going, 84 sprint speed isn't too shabby. Attack positioning there at 80, not too bad either. Finishing though really stands out, as well as his shot power. So accurate and incredibly deadly. When he takes a shot, it feels like it takes the back of the net off. He hits it that hard. Long shots are okay. I did notice in game that he wasn't particularly great from anything too far outside the box. Anything just around the D or inside the box, he was magnificent, but anything a bit further out, he could struggle, I will admit. Volleys, penalties, also very good. His vision, his free kick accuracy, short passing are all okay, pretty decent there, and dribbling I found to be very good. Now while he doesn't have incredible agility and balance, like I said before, he plays the game at his own pace, and that doesn't matter. What matters is that he has incredible ball control and dribbling, as well as very good composure, meaning that he ends up being very effective with his dribbling, because people anticipate fast dribbling and they're used to that, but they're not used to the way that you all end up playing with Balotelli, and that means you can get yourself in time and time again. He is obviously also incredibly strong, which is a great pro on this card with the strength there at 88. So let's get into the main block of the review. So my feelings on the 84 rated Balotelli card were that he was incredibly enjoyable. I really liked using this card. He was incredibly effective in front of goal, scored me a lot of goals very quickly, and that is ultimately what you want from an informed striker. He's not the typical inform that we'd all like to go out and buy, you know, one with incredible pace, very good dribbling and decent shooting. He bucks that trend a little bit, but luckily he has that incredible strength. Whenever you play it up to him, he is able to hold on to it, bring others into play. He's got a good range of passing. It's not incredible, but it's useful enough for those quick give and goes whereby he can play it to the more pacey strikers and wingers that you'll have around him, and then get himself in with a nice give and go. And once he's in, my god, is he incredible in front of goal. Anything inside the box, he will finish, and he will blast it past the keeper so hard that they had no chance of saving it. As I mentioned previously, anything from outside the box is a little bit hit and miss. His long shots don't quite live up to the shot power that he does possess, but because that shot power is so good, if you do hold down shoot for maybe a little bit longer than you would normally, you will probably end up having a very good chance of scoring. And overall, everything was on target. He was very accurate. It was just the occasional long shot that was a little bit more tame compared with what he did inside the box. His attack positioning and his low work rates will put people off, and they are a little bit of an issue. At times I did find him dropping a little bit deeper and also more onto the wing, which I thought was interesting, even though I had asked him to stay central and get him behind. But that really didn't affect him overall. The way that I played with him, I found him very good. I had no issues really. You noticed it now and then, but overall, when it counted, he was in the right place to score the goals, which he did very well for me. His dribbling was also really solid. He doesn't have incredible agility and balance, but that's not really needed with this card, because he plays almost like Ibra does, very slow but also very controlled, and he is able to use that incredible ball control and dribbling to work his way past people. And what is very fun about that is that he makes it look absolutely effortless. Some of the goals just made people's defending look very average, and that was just because people are used to defending against very fast players who take touches and leave people for dead, whereas the fact that Balotelli held the ball up and he moved a little bit slower than most players would meant that people couldn't anticipate what he was going to do, because it did make him a little bit more unpredictable. Overall, I have had to give this card a solid 8.8 out of 10. He's not the best card in the world, but it is a very, very solid option, and one if you do have a League One team or even want to use him in a hybrid because of his strong nation, I would highly suggest going out and trying. For the money, very good value and a great fun card to use that I'm sure will not disappoint. So I hope you enjoyed the review, guys. If you did, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and peace.